Hello, welcome and namaste. This video is for SaaS founders, product managers. You may have heard about Cursor AI, and I have been experimenting with it for about a month now. I've built about 10 different projects. In this video, I will give you a quick glance how you can start using Cursor AI. The goal with Cursor AI, an application like Cursor AI, is that you have an idea and you can quickly implement it without getting bogged down into technical details. So it is a very good tool for building a quick MVP. I still have to see if we can actually build a production ready app, especially because when it create error and you have no idea about the code generated by this application, I am not sure how you will support it. But anyway, those are discussions that we can have in future. For this video, we'll go down 3 different ways you can create an application. Number 1, you can write a prompt and give a prompt to Cursor AI, and Cursor AI will do rest of it. The prompt can be simple, complex, and we'll try both. Then you can give it a screenshot or mock-up or wireframe or whatever you have, and then it will build the application based on that. And then the third one is you can give a URL of an application that you like and you want to build a clone or a similar application. So you can give a starting point and then say what difference that you're looking for or what inspiration Cursor AI should take it from that source side. So let's dive in and I will show you how it works. All right, before we dive into the demo, let's create a simple React application and open that in our Cursor AI IDE. So I just typed a command. It will take a couple of minutes to install it. So installation is finished. I will open it using Cursor itself. So this is my folder that I browse and now opened. One other thing that you will notice in Cursor that the look and feel is exactly like Visual Studio. As a prerequisite, I've already installed it on my computer, but you can go to cursor.com and download it for free. They have a free plan as well as paid plan. I'm using a pro plan and paying $20 a month. We will create this application using a very simple prompt. There are 2 ways you can do this. You can either press Command I, which is a composer window. You can just press Command I. The benefit of using a composer window, it create all the file for you and you have to just press accept all, versus in the chat window, which we will talk about, you will have to accept one change at a time. So whenever you're making bulk changes, use composer, and when you're making smaller changes or tweaking something or having more like a conversation, use the chat window. So in this case, again, create a simple React application that lists SaaS tool for founders. Create some sample data as well for me. So let's go. Let's start by creating required component. So now you can see it's already started creating all these files, pages, components, and everything. So let's go through the changes. So summarizing, it's understanding, creation of the file. Make sure your Node.js is installed. Yes, it is. So one of the requirement is you have to have Node.js installed, and I have it installed. Before open the terminal, navigate to the folder. We are already there. Install the required dependencies. We will do this. Create the file mentioned above and their respective locations. Index, which is, should already be there. And then npm start. So the rest of the instructions, so I'm going to say accept all. It's already saved there. I will open a terminal window. Yep, if you remember, my original command was this: install React Router DOM. So this has been installed, then npm start. So when I will press it, here you go. So it started the development server, compiled it. Just with a simple prompt, I was able to create an application. And then the search box, so quick, awesome. Search is working. If I press, then it's showing me detail of this application. That was a simple instruction that I have given to this, and then now I can have more conversation and I can keep on with refining it. For example, I can ask, hey, what if I type and it highlight the text, right? So all can be done, but the power here is with a very simple instruction was able to create an application. So this was simple instruction. Now we will go with more detailed instructions. I will use this prompt for my next demo. So here I'm going to type my command to create a React application and set the router. All right, so it has installed. Close this folder and open the new folder we just created. Command I, just like last time, make it bigger. Okay, so here is a more detailed instructions. Let's go. So it's writing all the files for me in the sample data. All right, so it seems like it's done. Let's go through it. Understood this, what we are asking for, created the files, and then make sure you have requirement, which we have already done. So I'm going to accept all changes. It's done. Open terminal window, npm start. So the biggest difference that you will see in this application before and after, that this will have more aligned to what you want. Compared to a simple instruction, the detailed instruction had all the bits and pieces. So now you can see there are categories, there are bold. You can write that kind of detail. Let me see if it can highlight. So I'm support. Awesome. Isn't that great? Finance. So it's searching and also highlighting. So I'm going to try this guy and it does it. And then view detail. So you can see view detail. Amazing, right? Are you not impressed yet? I can show you the instructions again. Create an application and then some details, some categories. And this is the last minute addition, which is working amazing. I'm so impressed by this. All right, let's jump into our third method. Close this guy, close the folder. And our third method is this. So wireframes, you can send a picture of a website. If you already have your screens in Figma, it can take that as well. I'm using just a hand-drawn design just to show the power, because if it can use this to create an application, think about it, what it can do with a more fancier design. So let's start with creating our directory. It has created the folder. So now we will open the folder. We'll copy the prompt first. So I've attached photo of a handwritten wireframe. I wanted to emphasize on this because it's tremendous. I want to afford. I can go pricemaker.com. Let's see what it has done. So it understood the problem. Tool list page, details, search bar, category. I've already done it. I will copy this and then let's say accept all. So that all the changes are applied here. Go to view, terminal, and npm start here. All right, so I didn't see many of the things that I have asked it to do. For example, I wanted to have a feature tool and then all tools and details. So it's definitely missing a lot of pieces, description and pricing, which matches this guy. Wireframe I send to you. Top section is homepage and bottom section is tool detail page. I think you got confused thinking it is one screen. So it's going to change all the files for us. One, I intentionally sent this page because I wanted to see if it can determine multiple screen within the same one. You don't want to send so many different screenshots, right? Maybe it's too much for it. Let's see. Changes should be accurate now. Reflect that it described the separate home page, top section. Wow. Apply and then close. Let's go back to the list. Okay, it's better. So category, which is what I had, it did not have a thumbnail, it's fine, but it has the tool name. So there's a grid here. It did not have a feature one, it did not have a category drop down, which is fine, but just based on what I have sent, it was able to do that. Also had tool name, detail, category, and price. So tool name, category, detail, and price. Tremendous what it can do for us. All right, so we're done with the third one. Let's handle the fourth and last one. So the fourth example will be the prompt to create the directory. I'm using toolfinder.co as an example, and I will provide that in my prompt. All right, this is done. I've copied my prompt. All right. And before I dive in, I wanted to show how Toolfinder looks like. This is an amazing website. If you have not seen it, go and try it out. Love this site. It has listing of so many tools, personal reviews, and all that. So that's what we are creating here. I will open the Composer window, make it bigger, and build a tool directory. So we're to go. Dun, dun, dun. I will help you build a tool directory app inspired by this. So we will be able to see how big of a difference this is. Again, if you remember, this is the last demo, so I will remind, I get excited with new technology, new tool. I also have worked on huge corporate-wide applications. My current application that I work on is Advent Health app, used by 3 million active users. So when you build something like that, you have to always be cautious. These type of tools can create code quick, but when you're supporting such a big applications, number one, I don't know how it will react to that. Number two, you want your developer to know all the codes, not all the code, but understand what different pieces are doing, right? All right, back to here. It's summarizing everything that it's done. I'm going to accept everything. Open terminal window, npm start. Are you ready for it? All right, nothing like this side, but so here's what I'm going to say. The application you created is nothing like toolfinder.co. Their application looking and functioning much better. Let's see. All right, you're right. So you can have that kind of conversation. So let's see, before we finish this video, I want to see if it can make some adjustment. Okay, so this thing is done. Let's see. Similar to the layout is now includes sidebar categories. There's a further renewal. This is a pagination. Accept all the changes. Okay. All right. One command and it changed things. I hope you liked this video. We went through 4 different methods: simple prompt, complex prompt, a hand-drawn design, wireframe, and then fourth one is inspiring website. With that, I will close this video for now. I will create more videos, and if you like anything that I have presented today, please subscribe, like this video, share it with other friends, and bye for now.